and coach. It's my intention each week to share something inspirational and tangible that you can use on your own acting journey. This week, I share part 4 of a recent interview with fellow acting and career coach Ethan Paulini. In this segment, we discuss why an agent only makes 10%, and what does that mean for your responsibilities once you're represented. They get 10%, so you still have to do 90% of the work.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what that means.
So I think it's getting less and less common, but you have to think about how you make the agent work for you. Mm-hmm. So an agent doesn't mean that suddenly you get to lay back and let the doors fly open around you. An agent means that you have someone who is out there advocating for you in the field. However, the equity rule, for example, is an agent has to get you an appointment that is commensurate with your level of professional experience and professional standing once every 90 days.
Wow.
So, and all that does is give you the ability to break the contract. It doesn't even mean they have to pay or do anything. You just then have the option. So what does that mean? For me, it means that you have to have that expectation of once you get an agent, that means there's going to be weeks where you go on 4 appointments in a week, and then there might be a month where you don't get any appointments. But that doesn't mean you have to just sit still and wait. You still need to be, if you feel like it's slow for your type or slow for the types of projects that you can get in for, you need to be networking. You need to be going to EPAs and open calls and workshops and be looking for opportunities to join projects that are in development that might not be at the point where an agent even needs to intervene, so that the agent has something to, at one point or another, you're going to know once I've lived in New York for 13 years, and it's very hard as an actor for me to go into a room where I don't know people. Mm-hmm. And so at some point I start, I would sometimes have friends be like, oh, you got that appointment, but you already know them, so your agent didn't do anything with that. And I was like, yeah, but there aren't many places left for my agent to create new relationships. Mm-hmm. So you have to know what you're wanting your agent to do, which is sometimes all of that stuff you don't want to do once you get the job, or, conflicts and contracts. So you still have to be the one sort of out there pounding the pavement, giving them that information, saying, hey, I went to this EPA, this casting director really responded to my work, or hey, I took this workshop with this casting director for this TV show, next time there's something on the breakdown. And I also say that an important part of that process is to be aware of what's on the breakdowns. Mm-hmm. And if you honestly feel like there's nothing for you on the breakdowns, then you can't be upset that you're not getting appointments. If you feel like there's things that are perfect for you and you're not getting appointments, then that's when you start to get stressed out. That's when you can start to have that communication with your agent, being like, what's going on here? What am I doing wrong? That's another thing. You've opened up a Pandora's box of thoughts.
No, it's okay.
When I always say the best way to approach an agent when you feel like you're not getting the appointments you should get, or not getting the opportunities you should be getting, is to say, what can I be doing? So not, hey, what's your problem? Why aren't you getting me the appointments I deserve? Why aren't you getting me a job? It's instead, hey, I've noticed that it's been kind of slow and that we haven't been able to get some appointments that I thought I was really right for. Can you tell me if there's a workshop I need to take, or if I need new headshots, or could I up my web presence? So it's all about holding up your end of the bargain. And if you're going to get 9 out of every $10, then your end of the bargain is the much heavier end.